My name is Joel Auge. I am the owner and founder of a company called HitGrab, Inc., and we make games for Facebook. So yeah, we have a huge game on Facebook called Mouse Hunt. Mouse Hunt comes from a dream from my business partner. Literally woke up from one night and we were trying to find ways of developing a game on Facebook. We had made other apps, but we really wanted to. We made those apps for other people, so we wanted to do something that was for ourselves, and we decided that we wanted to do a game. So Mouse Hunt was just kind of this idea popped into his head. He woke up and he thought of a mouse and a trap, and everyone understands what mouse traps are, and how to set them, and that you need cheese and stuff. So we immediately went to work on it, and we had a beta in about 3 weeks. And we launched it to about 40 or 50 people, and those people really, really loved it, and got mad at us because we wouldn't let them tell anyone. So we knew right away that we were onto something, and that's how Mouse Hunt started. And that was 1 year ago, actually, this month. Mouse Hunt today is one of the most engaging apps on Facebook. It has over 800,000 installs, 400,000 people play every month. We have 40% of our monthly users come back every day. So just a huge number of players play the game nonstop, and it's really exploded. So we're really fortunate that we're taking advantage of the social graph and games between friends. I mean, there's such a long tail to this thing, and I really love it. So we kind of based our model on some very simple kind of psychological models and math theory models. So we knew ahead of time, like we used some game theory, math, and some psychoanalysis models to help us basically decide how to build a game. And so just some very simple science. And then on top of that, we actively engage our audience through whatever engagement or integration points on Facebook we can. So for instance, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we release a video. And it can be a video about anything. It's about our users or ideas or just anything about our little development team. And it's so successful that I think we have as much views on our game, on our videos, as some television series on television do. It's pretty awesome. So our users are very, very involved in the creation of the game because they tell us what they want. They respond to our videos, and we just engage them in as many ways as possible. So the forums are a huge part. The Facebook forums, the wall posts, people sharing which mice they've caught, which traps they're using. We use everything to engage our audience. That's been a huge part of our game. The way we use the response from users is and has been part of our business from the first week we launched the game. So we knew from the first week that our beta testers would have a response. And then based on how they responded to certain elements in the game, we kind of expanded those elements. So for instance, we'd do a release, and they would tell us what they like and what they don't like, and really based on the overwhelming response of something for or against, then we just decide to go in that path. So the game has kind of evolved because the community has asked it to evolve. Always keeping in mind these kind of psychological mathematical models that we have. And so yeah, it really is, every decision that we make is based on a core principle that our users are the most important part of the game. They help us develop the game. They're the reason that we have revenue. That everything is about the users. So, and you would not believe how crazy some of our users are for the game. It is crazy. On March 7th, we had our first year anniversary, and there are people of their own volition getting together in 40 cities around the world, 13 different countries, gathering the mouse hunters like on a massive global scale in different locations all over the world to talk about Mouse Hunt, to dress up in Mouse Hunt costumes. It's crazy.
You didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. We just, that's our user base. They decided to do this. So So we love it, you know. It's crazy. It's like there's a really like a cult following for Mouse Hunt, and we just love it. Our audience is really, really, really wide. So we have, I guess, our largest demographic, maybe about 60% of our users are between the ages of 18 and 34, male, female, split down the middle. So it's a pretty wide audience, but then after that, it's kids between the ages of 12 and 18, and then after that, adults. But it's very, very wide. It's a very wide net. We've made the game as family friendly as possible, so we have parents playing with their kids, and also there are different areas that appeal to different personality types. So we have a very kind of a very dark mice area where there's like you know, ghost mice and all these crazy different, right? And then we have some really cute mice that appeal to you know, certain demographics. We try to appeal to as many and as wide an audience on Facebook as possible, and it's been a really successful endeavor.
Obviously, you commercialize your game really good.
Right.
What is the monetization? Sorry about that.
No worries.
You know, what is your business model, and how do you make money about it?
Whenever anyone asks, we always say that we are purveyors of fine digital cheese. So we literally sell cheese in the game to players, and when they buy this premium cheese, they do well in the game, or better than those who don't use the premium cheese. So it kind of is a premium quality kind of feature of the game that they pay for, and it's a consumable, so they run out of it and then they buy more, and they run out and buy more, and they run out. Right? So that's our model.
How much is it for a cheese?
Well, the average transaction is $16 now. Oh. So and we do a chunk of transactions a day. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a free-for-play model, 4 cheese types, and they're really good. So anyone can play. And then we have the premium cheese, and they buy it to do really well. And then once they run out, they either buy more or they can go to another cheese. We don't force anyone to pay a price, because we're trying to take advantage of the free marketing of Facebook as well. So we don't want to have a barrier for people to come and play the game. We do advertise very, very lightly, because we're of the belief that the more advertising you show a user, the less likely they are to click advertising. Blindness really sets in to most advertising online. So it's never been a really great revenue model for us. We knew from the get-go that we couldn't do that to sustain a business. So we decided to use our in-game payment models.
Great.